What's up, everybody? Welcome back to FaceTime with us.
We're back, boys.
We're back. So, as I said last time I was here, obviously, if you listen to our sports podcast, you could hear Chris say, "Well, coming back to video," and I had my baby girl. Um, yeah, she's awesome, peaceful so far. Um, you know, but yeah, she's a doll. So, welcome her to the world. Hopefully, the world is in better uh, places whenever my kids go to school, so they can just go to and learn and eat, and that's it. Hopefully, all this COVID and all this other separation stuff stops by then, but we'll see. Uh, but that's everyone's hoping for that. But yeah, we're gonna start our new stuff. So this will be a video podcast. We're going to start with our reactions so that the audio listeners don't have to listen to us, watch us. So you guys are going to get some premium action. And on the other side with audio, you're going to have some music that we're going to react to. One song is going to be from the top 50 list of Spotify. And then the other two are going to be weird ones of our choosing for the others to react to. Surprise songs. But today we already have our songs set up, so we're not gonna react to the songs from each other. We'll react to one song from the top 50. I don't even have it pulled up. That's how we're gonna roll it. So, but here's our first video. Chris, I'm gonna actually have you take it away first. Chris, go ahead and say what we're watching, all that fun stuff. Let me quick.
All right, let me know when you can see it. Should be there.
Yes, I see it.
All right. Okay. So this is my second highlight reel video that I ever had for my stream on Facebook. It's back in, I think, March. Yeah, March 31st is when I published it. But it's just about 4 minutes of just some fun stuff.
Second floor. Oh. New wipe. Two guys right here.
Oh, not one. There's two on me.
No, three fucking teams? What?
Oh, you didn't think I had that shotgun, did you?
See my face?
No, I didn't look at that.
So what I did is I put a bouncing Betty down right by their stuff, and this is right after when we ran up the hill.
Oh, one just been brought back here as well.
Got a buyback.
I just downed him. I downed the guy. They went back to the stuff. I put
Oh, with what? Oh my god.
Your mic kind of sucks, Megan. Sounds like.
Yeah, I messed with.
Where was the mine?
I was still tweaking settings and stuff.
Have a kill for one.
Oh, he's dead, yeah.
Yeah, so I got to kill my bouncing Betty.
Right here. Marked him.
Oh my god.
revive. I got him.
Nice. I killed myself
Yeah.
when I got him. He's dead.
You ever take that hat off?
That's a bummer.
People running
It's my go-to hat.
No, keeper.
R.I.P. Denver.
Do we need to keep going? Oh.
Bridgewater should have ran it in. I was annoying.
There's people
I-
over there.
I talked to a guy at work because he's a huge Denver fan. I'm like, retire this old man, this fat slob, please. I'm sick of seeing Big Ben get away with those games, man. He doesn't even show talent anymore.
It's the same game.
There's only plates in front of you where he can see you.
That's a thick accent.
Get back.
Mm-hmm. Really nice guy.
Is he the one from
Come on, boys.
I
Australia?
believe he's from he's from he's from Europe.
Oh,
I don't know if it was Scotland or
that sounds Scotland.
Britain.
That's my guy. Oh, he's a bitch.
This is still him. I'm still chasing him.
Benji, go get the scabby. I'm not letting yellow.
With a basic?
House.
Yeah.
I need a gun. I need a gun.
I was gonna go teabag him, but he died.
Oh,
This is probably my last game here, guys.
quick scope.
Yeah, dude. You see my face? It wouldn't bring.
Some friendly UAV overhead. Oh, I'm dead. Right for me. Nice.
We got him.
That's a guy's freak. I haven't played with him in a long time, but
I'm here with you. Guys, we're gonna stay separated on the floors. Right there in the bush.
Does he still keep up with the game?
I just killed 3 people
I saw it.
with an airstrike.
Nice. Good job, man. Good. Good shit, Chris. Good shit, Chris.
Oh no, I got down from the right. I found on the head of
Moving in. New safe zone located.
This is when the FFAR was really good, so this is, you can tell how long ago this was.
Oh, yeah.
Fucking melee.
Right below you, Chris. Right below you, Chris. Right below you, Chris.
And you see how much better I got on mouse and keyboard from March to now.
In this building.
Hey, you're very fidgety.
Go right here. Behind this building.
He's crossing.
I found one. I'm down.
Hey, there's Josh.
The one next to us has a careful.
Brought up back for blue.
Trying to remember. Oh, okay, I remember. Yeah, it's weird. I remember these games. It feels like it was yesterday, but it wasn't.
Yeah, you can tell how fidgety you are though with the mouse.
Let's go.
So even when I first got like sniping was a lot easier. That's it. Sniping was a lot easier than using SMGs, ARs, and stuff. But I've actually gotten to where I feel comfortable in any fight I get into pretty much now.
Yeah. Sorry, it zoomed in on you. Yeah, I mean, you were still smooth back then, but you could tell how fidgety to way smoother you are now. Mouse and keyboard takes years to get used to. So, because then once you're used to it, then you can just make it faster and faster and faster. So,
Yeah. Just hang out.
so this one's a 15-minute clip, but obviously we're not going to watch 15 minutes of it. This is when
The
I
Rocket
find
League?
this is Sekiro. I find success. But I don't think we're going to get to the success part. I'm just going to start it from the front of it. But here we go. Oh, do. Which actually, it's 7:20:30 anyways. Whenever we're streaming on Discord, anyways. So
Yeah.
right. Come on, you can do it. Well, guys,
There you go. No, it was popping up on my screen. There we go.
it's loading.
Your face.
My face is what? All right. Well, what is going on here?
Yeah, it froze. Says you minimize the app. Nice.
Keep the grind going.
Oh, there we go. This game is so fun.
Let's not fucking glitch and not give me a assassination, please. I wonder if the assassination only takes out one or if it takes out both. That's what I'm trying to find out.
Sekiro's an awesome game. I never beat it. Obviously, I don't even think I got even near beating it. But huge fan of the game, how it plays. Obviously, Activision helped the Dark Souls creators. What is the? I don't know the names of them off the top of my head. From Software, right? I don't. Does that sound right to you?
Michael would probably know.
I would play it again though if people want me to.
Ooh, I did. I got him for that one time. Oh shit.
This is a boss.
Yeah,
Maybe
you know,
just a
I
leader.
like, you know, me and Witcher, so I'm pretty sure I probably like this.
If you see this for sale, I'd like you to try it. You'll quit it, but
That was good. No, don't fucking kneel! God damn! I fucking had this shit. Fuck.
I hate it.
Ugh.
We'll keep going into the middle. I know obviously it has to load, but oh man. Oh wow. Okay. This, by the way, while we're waiting, August 6th, 2019. So.
Alright. Resurrect, bitch. Fuck you, mother.
Dang, I didn't know that game was that old.
Yeah.
That came out last year.
Oh. PS5 came out last year.
Just witness greatness.
I just beat it there. I did. What a good what a good zoom into it.
Y'all just witnessed.
Damn right.
Got a teabag.
You
That's a
teabagging.
rule. That's a rule.
Oh man,
I
I feel so good.
Michael knows how
So
teabagging feels.
I feel so accomplished. Oh shit.
Oh my god.
Okay, there's a whole bunch of motherfuckers here.
Man, I wish they'd make a Mortal Kombat game like this.
You wouldn't play it if it was like this.
What do you have to sneak a lot or something?
Would you rush people in Dark Souls? If there's like 5 of them? You personally?
No.
So there's different type of guards. So you'll have to like, you have to scope, see how many people are, because if, just like in Dark Souls, if you're facing somebody and someone's right behind you or
Three down
something,
there.
you know,
Fuck
you won't
me.
know it.
You know what? I'm feeling confident.
That's my last
Good.
final words. But yeah, you can assassinate though. You also hide in those long bushes right there.
Mm-hmm. Kind of how like The Witcher played.
I think you'd like this game. I know it's Dark Souls, but with the Activision spin, I think you'd like it. I really do.
I'll have to put it on my list.
Together.
It should be on sale easy.
I'm on the last part of Resident Evil 6,
Nice.
so I can move Resident Evil 7 after that. I mean, think about it. I've played and beat 7 Resident Evils on stream.
Oh damn. Damn.
He
just
killed one
one-tapped
guy.
you, man. I know he just destroyed you.
Oh,
Hey, bitch. What's up? Fuck you thinking, dude?
so violent.
Yeah, dude.
I know, and the funny thing is, like, he just destroyed you a second ago. Now you, who are you
Now,
thinking?
bitch. Fucking right here, motherfucker.
Sounds like white trash. Why here, motherfucker?
Ah, here. Get him.
Fuck. I
Um,
should have found fucking.
but yeah, it should be on sale cheap here with holidays and stuff. 2 years old.
Oh man, they hit hard.
Reminds me of like Ninja Gaiden almost, but hard.
Yeah, they just keep spawning.
Oh shit. Motherfucker. I should have thought of that. Fuck. If I'm gonna go way back, I'm just gonna skip that big ass bitch.
All right.
I'm just gonna skip them.
I'm gonna skip that big old. Yeah, that was Sekiro. I'm not good at Dark Souls games. I got Demon Souls bundle with my PS5 through Ant Online. So if you see that, it's legit. It's Atlanta something technology. But
Michael set me
anyway.
up in Dark Souls, so never again.
We played Dark Souls 3 though, remember? It was a tutorial. And we finally beat the tutorial guy. But yeah,
that was just a tutorial.
I love the games. I'm just terrible at them. I don't want to grind. I'm not a gamer that grinds games. I just play them to have fun. So games like this, if it gets too hard, I don't want to put in hours. I don't operate like that. Especially games like this. I mean, it's like loopholes you have to find, you know. But this one's pretty good. I recommend this to people that hate Dark Souls. You know, hint that guy right there. Oh, Harry Armpits. Sorry, that guy. Harry Armpits. But yeah, it should be on sale. But we're gonna go ahead and start the audio. Bring us audio listeners. And
I got what's going on in here, Mr. Audio.
you know, missing. All right, gonna be the judge. All right, ain't no crew. What's up, everybody? Welcome to Happy Rock podcast audio listeners. Obviously, we hit our video on Happy Rock podcast on YouTube to see the video version. We just got done reacting to me playing Sekiro, and Chris is highlights from March this year. And you can tell a huge difference. Go to Facebook Gaming ChrisMan0809 to see him live. And right now we're going to talk to you guys, everyone, video, audio, everybody. We're meshing now, okay?
Everybody.
Audio's here. They're listening. Video, they're up to date. So anyways, we are going to start doing one podcast a week. Runtime hour and a half minimum, just so we can both be here, and it doesn't take time away from my baby girl that just was born last Saturday. So family is the most important. Always remember that. And with that being said, I'm going to start streaming any day I have off, which my schedule is a rotating schedule. So I work 2 weeks overnights, and those will be mainly streams for me. But I'm going to have 1 hour on my days off, which I'll have a updated like actual schedule here soon. My days off on overnights, the 1 hour of live gaming, which means nonstop, like a Halo, a online game, so to speak, with friends, whatever, by myself. Even like a Madden, a game that needs to last at least an hour. Then I'm gonna cut it, take a break. I'll come back through the whole night, so it'll be an all night thing. It just won't be one stream per thing. And when that comes to me loading again, because like I said, Dad comes first, and obviously in my life, that's the most important thing. I want to be there for my partner. I want to be there for my kids. I want everyone to have sleep. I want everyone to be happy. Yeah, I'm going to play games like Frogger on PS1. I'm going to stream that through my PS3. Another PS1 game is that Chris loves. It's called Hop About. I think it's Monster Rancher. I had to look up what these things were. Monster Rancher. Game that came out in PS1 that I don't think you can find anywhere. That's how bad it is. I'm gonna play a lot of games like that where I can just pick up and play, and if I need to take breaks, and then just come back live. So it's an all night thing. It just might be more periodically, but I'll be live most of the night. Of course, it's overnight anyways, so most people will be in and out no matter what. So this gives somebody to watch if they're up, can't sleep, getting off a shift, whatever life may bring to you, I'll be up. And those are my days off on overnights. And those would be 2 weeks of that. Whenever it's mornings, and this will probably start this weekend, which I'm switching to overnights. So I'll have the schedule by this weekend. I'm going to stream with my son on the weekdays. And So when I work weekdays, I go to sleep early. So I only have 1 day, or probably 3 days max, when I'm working on weekdays or on days. I mean, so it'll be playing with my son. We'll play games together. All this fun stuff. I'm very excited. to start streaming. Might stream some long ones by myself on weekdays. The day I don't work the next day. But we'll have to see. We'll have to see how it rolls. But that's what I'm sitting with right now. There's a lot of games we'll play together and a lot of fun we'll have. But yeah, that's my update on me. But yeah, an hour and a half, and it's going to be sports. It's going to be video games. It's going to be everything. Me and Chris are always going to do our rundown for sports. At least NFL until NBA playoffs. I mean, we'll talk about the NBA season.
Any big news,
Yeah. Like a Ben Simmons reporting. That's huge news, and I'm actually proud for him because I've been a Ben Simmons fan, and
well, I'm just happy he acted like an adult.
Well, I don't think it was just him though, because I mean, look at what Doc Rivers and Embiid said post that game.
I know. I just think
that's something you talk about in game. You don't talk after without him. But I mean, I think the whole thing was bad.
But he's not a rookie anymore, though. I mean, what like 6 years now? This will be his 6th year.
Yeah, but who put him at point guard?
Yeah, but you gotta develop your game. I mean,
not if the game plan's not that though. His game plan is doing what he's doing. They make the game plan for him. He don't make the game plan.
You still have to develop your. I mean, when your center can shoot better than you can, it's pretty bad.
Yeah. But I mean, he's an MVP. Embiid's an MVP though, and he's already down in that post. So I think that's what made it hard. But anyways, I haven't tallied up the wins and losses for us for the last 2 weeks. So that'll be on next episode. I'll tally up 3 weeks.
So 2 weeks ago we had all the exact same picks, except I picked the Chiefs to lose. So you won by 1.
I still need a record, though. I need to write down the
record. No, you do. I remember
that.
Now, last week we were different on everything except for like 2 games.
Yeah.
I picked the Chiefs to lose, and they did. So.
Yeah, that wasn't surprising to me. Even the points margin. I've been saying so long for Hitchens, he's bad. There was a play where they threw underneath him, so in front of him. And he went backwards, like the ball was getting thrown behind him. I don't know what he's doing, but
there wasn't any positive play on defense.
No, I mean Neiman can't stop nothing. Sorensen, I'll say this: they caught Sorensen out in zones, which he is not he can't. He's a safety that needs to be in the box. Period. I trust Tyrann Mathieu to be out there. He's what Sorensen is. What is basically, you look at quarterbacks and you need your backup to mimic the starter, right? Like a Geno Smith, like like the reason why they cut Cam Newton. You need your backup to mimic your starter. That's the same thing that happened. I mean, I don't know what Sorensen's doing out there. Doing like that. I don't know why he's out of the pocket. I don't know I don't know what they're doing. He's never been good at that. Never. I mean, it gave me flashbacks of when we lost against the Titans. That famous Mariota throw to himself. The reason why we lost why that team came back is because they exposed Sorensen. Obviously, when Stephon Diggs is out, it's just like a Tyreek Hill. It's just like a Travis Kelce. You need 2 people on him automatically. You have a safety. I know they were playing zone, whatever. You have a safety one-on-one with Stephon Diggs that doesn't guard wide receivers. He doesn't. But also another thing, which I know he doesn't, and I'm off of Chiefs after this, I promise. I still believe in them. I see people that are saying, I don't believe in this team. I'm looking at the draft. No. But anyways... at least we're not the Giants. Their whole team's broken. But anyways, what I was saying was Josh Gordon, obviously he don't know the whole playbook. You need Tyreek Hill. You need a fast speedster in that slant or in the slot. I don't know why he was through in slot. I think he'll be awesome when he's above while Kelce and Tyreek are killing the inside because guess what? Everyone's backing up 8 deep, 9 deep.
Yeah.
While 3 people are rushing.
Got decapitated.
Yeah, so if we have if we
Did you
have,
see that?
yeah, that was right at the end. But
Jess and I were mad actually about it. And I don't like.
you know what
Chiefs,
sucks?
but,
We're about to trade for Marlon Mack, who can't see an open gap to save his life, and that really irritates me. But anyways, let's get on to it. Let's get on to the podcast. Anything you want to say about your stream or anything that you have coming up?
But this will come out on what, Saturday?
No, this will. We're actually going to try to Wednesday or Thursday is our goal.
Okay. I've been doing a lot of co-streams. I got a co-stream. So when we're recording this is Tuesday. But I had a big week of co-streams. I'm gonna try to keep doing that. I had like 8 followers overnight. I don't know how, but I appreciate it. So I'm at 379. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep doing what I'm doing. A lot of Warzone with the new updates coming out tomorrow. They're supposed to release anti-cheat. They're hinting at it like coming out tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
They said get ready, hackers. Pretty much we're here.
It's getting bad though. I mean I mean, I don't play much, and obviously I do go on tangents of how much I suck. But don't look at me like up at me. Don't look up at me. Obviously I don't play much. Obviously, I bitch and moan, but 2 out of I think 4 games we played, we ran into one was a magnet hacker, and the other was just a normal hacker. I don't know what you call them.
There's 4 or 5 different main cheats you can buy,
which is crazy because
body, headshots, walls, magnets, and all of it at the same time.
What's funny is our first game we killed it. Our whole team killed it. We won.
Mm-hmm.
Like we actually all killed it. Like it wasn't obviously you're going to carry us, but we all like pitched in. Actually, like we actually won together.
Mm-hmm.
But then after that, I think it killed my mojo basically because I'm a rhythmatic gamer. I have to be on a roll continuously. Or else I'll have bad games in a row. If I have a good game, I'm going to have good games. That's just how I work. That's why I'm not good at Battle Royales. But,
because you got to play it a lot.
Yeah, and you have to lose a lot. But,
to get better, yeah.
Yeah.
But they're supposed to come out with that tomorrow, so we're excited about that. New season just started last week, but in November, beginning of November, we'll have Vanguard and we'll have everything implemented into Warzone. So it'll be super cool. So we'll be doing that. We're doing Resident Evil on weekends. We're about to beat Resident Evil 6. We're on the last mission, last part. So that's what we're doing. Like I said, a lot of co-streams. So that's pretty much it. I mean, same old, but we're grinding. We're getting more people in the community and everything. So it's growing. We're having fun, and come check it out.
Yeah.
All social medias, Chris Mano 809, and then we got Happy Rock, and we have like 18 different we
have a website.
Medias.
That's
why we have a website. Yeah, exactly, because it has everything there.
Yeah.
But that's pretty much it on my end.
Now our our website I have to update because it's like blogs. I still have to update it, but obviously it has all the links. All you have to do is click the links. Happy Rock podcast .wordpress.com. That's what it is. So, but yeah, our goal here is like I said, we're going to talk about we're going to ramble on. We're going to have some fun. It's not going to be strict like our sports. It's going to be loose like our Wednesdays, but it's also going to be put together in place very well. So it's going to be fun.
It's gonna be nice and loose.
Nice and loose and tight sometimes, just the way you like it. But but we're gonna have some fun. So our plans are just keynotes that we're gonna try to aim for is me trying out food that the normalness of food. Me trying out foods that are normalized to basically everyone, and me reacting to how I feel about it. We're going to do our reactions for YouTube, so that would be a video only. Audio will have reacting to music off of Spotify because we go through Spotify's We go through Spotify's Anchor app, and then so we'll have at the end of our video, go over to our audio, listen to the end of that, listen to what songs we picked, what songs we wanted to react to, and stuff like that. Available on podcasts, at least Spotify. I'd have to check. But anyways, we're gonna do sports. 30 minutes minimum. I want to have enough time to where we can break down the games minute by, or not waste a minute, not be too fast with it. I want to have fun with that. We have some key things we want to talk about when it comes to entertainment too. We don't want to just obviously rambling on is what we do and what we have fun with.
Yeah.
We've known each other for so long, our conversations will never be quiet, but we have some plans for the future, like biggest moments of our life, coming into gaming, like why do you love this console? What your history with this? What do you remember playing so fondly on? Hint: a lot of them were sports games. That's just who we are. Sports games growing up were so huge. That's why people our age tend to hate the new Maddens because they're nothing like what we grew up on. Which that's just
Okay, boomer.
grow up. Just just know the game how it is now, and then try to update it how it is now. It doesn't need to be a huge thing. But yeah, it's gonna be fun, man. I think this will be the best. And I'll always tell somebody about it. Always share it. Please share it. Get it out there. I think everyone will enjoy this once we grow it more. You have to do it. Do it. I didn't get my soundboard going. I mean, I'm a soundboard myself, but I don't have the memory of doing. But yeah, do it.
Do it.
But yeah, I wanted to shout out some podcasts a little bit right now. So we both love WWE, obviously. But Feel the Power by The New Day. You don't even have to be a wrestling fan to listen to it. They're just hilarious. I recommend that a lot. God, they're so funny. Just now at my work, we have huge long breaks, and you can listen to music or whatever. But I'm training, so I don't listen to. I only listen to breaks. So I'm like, what can I listen to? That's not that entertaining. Like when I'm on break, I'd like to listen to something that's entertaining. They did a list, and I think this was a throwback. Yeah, it was a throwback. It was like a tournament, a bracket of TV shows, and Dragon Ball Z ended up winning. So basically, it's 3 votes. Obviously, New Day was 3 people. But if one of your favorite shows got kicked out, you could eat a Paqui chip, PAQW or UE or UI. I mean, the one chip challenge.
Yeah.
And so what's funny is one of them loves Golden Girls, and he tried to eat, and then what was it? It lost to something, and he was so mad that he didn't want whatever beat it to beat Breaking Bad because he never liked Breaking Bad, so he ate a Pocky chip. The other one ate a Pocky chip, and they're both struggling on the mic. It was just hilarious. But anyway, that's something I'd like to do too. I know. I think FanDuel does crazy tournaments like that, crazy brackets like that. I'll have to do some research and get us doing that, but I think that'd be entertaining for us to do. With that being said, NBA news, we'll still do sports news, and we'll go about our business. We're going to have some fun, man. But we want to see us succeed. We want to see us grow because we think we're some good entertainment, and we love the people that are listening, and we love what we're doing. So, and obviously it's free. I mean, we don't want anyone to give us funds. We don't want anything like that. We want to just do it for you. We don't want you to pressure to help us. I don't even have a way for you guys to help us, honestly. So I just want to do it because I love talking. I love communicating. I think it shows who we are without us trying. You know, we're both men, so we're not too emotional. So us just conversating. If you don't really know who we are, you know, it really helps to learn who we are. And our opinions are very. I mean, he loves the Broncos for some reason. He hates Aaron Rodgers for some reason, you know. But you know, in my opinion, you know, I'm very open. I'll even say the Denver wins sometimes for some reason. Like versing a quarterback that's fat and slobby and doesn't look athletic at all. Still lose to them, but
threw a 60-yard. Like we thought he was going to be like that, and he didn't.
That
throw
was
60
like
yards.
the only good throw, though. That was like the only good throw.
I know, but that's all it takes. Like it takes one 60-yard bomb, and it just.
And it's
messes up
also
the
not
game
like
plan.
he was. I don't know who was the cornerback, but it wasn't Surtain, right? That wasn't Surtain.
No, they were playing it because they hadn't been able to throw deep. They
Yeah.
pretty much were like, if you're going to beat us, throw deep. And
Yeah.
he was like, okay,
That one.
and he finally did.
That one.
We still should have at least tied the game up. Bridgewater should have ran it in. It was wide open if we just took it in.
Yeah. That's a Alex Smith play. But hi Jess, how you doing? Was that Jess? What was that?
What
There's like a red laser on your face.
is there?
There was.
I think it's reflecting off.
Oh, it
it's
is a
reflecting
reflect.
off
Okay, it's
my,
reflecting. I see
yeah.
it. I see it. That freaked me out. My cat probably went. But Back 4 Blood's out. I had obviously the beta came out, so I didn't play the first level. I had my wife play it, which she loves zombies, which all non-gamers really do love zombies for some reason. But she loved it. I already know I loved it. You know, I played the beta. It's just like Left 4 Dead. If you played Left 4 Dead at all, it's the same game. It's awesome. I love it. Obviously, there's no tank. I don't think there's a witch, but it's fine. It's an awesome game. If you have an Xbox or PC and you try out Game Pass for PC, I know Crunchyroll. If you're into anime, they have a thing for Game Pass. You know, for PC. I mean. Game Pass PC. Game Pass PC, I think, is like $1 still if you've never had it or trial, whatever.
It's your first month, and
Yeah.
and then I pay $5 or something like that.
Yeah, nothing. I mean, it's really nothing. So, and obviously, if you own an Xbox, get Game Pass. There's
or a
no,
Gamecast.
There's no reason not to get Game Pass. But
Gamecast.
and that's Xbox Game Pass. Speaking of that, I've been playing on my last break. I play. What's it called? Game Pass on my phone. I have the little attachment, which my dog, when it was a puppy, bit the top of it, so it still holds my phone, but not really. It's ghetto, but I play right now. I'm playing Halo Reach because I didn't beat Reach or ODST, but I beat every Halo so that when Infinite comes, you know, I'm all Halo ready. You know what I'm saying? Just But yeah, I'm super excited for that game. I'm getting Battlefield when it comes out just because it's cheaper than Call of Duty. That's really the only reason. And it's only cheaper because of EA Play with Xbox. So I'm getting Call of Duty as soon as I can, but we'll see when that is. But with that being said, what else game was it? My son got Hot Wheels Unleashed, which is like you're driving a Hot Wheel, which is the main one everyone knows is Roger Dodger, which is I think is a Camaro. But anyways, it's a Roger Dodger's Hot Wheel. But anyways, you're driving on a track and it's in HD and 4K. It's actually a really neat game. It's pretty fun. It kind of plays like a Mario Kart or like a Crash Racing. So it looks pretty fun. I tried Let Loose. I don't like it. It's have you seen it?
No, you told me about it in my stream today. I didn't know.
I didn't hear what you said to that whenever you're
It's
at.
like, what are you talking about?
So right now it's free on PS5.
Oh.
It's the same type of game like Enlisted, but I don't think there's not no bots with you. You don't switch to bots. It's just you, and so it's military versus military, and it's you basically shot your dead. I don't know what other game is like that off the top of my head, but it's super realistic. It's ultra realistic, and you're playing it. Enlisted is way better, I think. There's vehicles in Enlisted, first of all. I only played one round of Hell Let Loose, and there wasn't a vehicle, and I'm walking like a 3 miles away, walking. You know, I don't like that. So it's basically like, you know, if Battlefield had no vehicles, no zip lines, nothing, it's basically like that. You know, and I don't like it. And Ultra Real, by the way. But a game that I would like you to try, which is kind of like a Rainbow Six or old Ghost Recon, so old-ish Tom Clancy game, is Insurgents. Our buddy Josh recommended it because on Game Pass, and he actually bought it for me. Thank you. I didn't need it, but thank you. I loved it. But it's team versus team. It's kind of like a CS:GO, you know, capture the point type of stuff. Not really CS:GO per se, but you're capturing the points, and it's ultra realistic too. Basically, if you're shot, you're done. Super fun. We had this one guy, so it's open mic, so all you have to do is hold a button to speak, like on a radio, like in the military, you're speaking on a radio. And this one, of course, me and my buddy are on party chat, and this guy goes, "The team right there, come on the left." All right, the team's on behind that rock. There's one guy behind the rock. Anyways, they're just talking. It's just like they're like trying to be quiet on comms. It was weird. But anyways, one time he was on our team, and me and Josh were killing it, you know. And we get to, I think, the third point, so the C point, and it's basically like attack and defend. And we're attacking, and he's on our team, and you know he's mad. No one's communicating, whatever. And he did this anytime he was lost. He'd go, "Oh yeah, my teammate. No one was on comms." But anyway, so we're flanking to the right while they keep killing us to the left or center. You know, they're just eyeballing center, and they're kind of just always looking to their right. So we're flanking on the back side where they're not looking, and I'm wrecking shop. I'm killing everybody. We're on our last lives. I'm killing everybody. And there's 2 left out of I think 8. There's 2 left out of 8. I killed probably 4. And whenever somebody's killing, and you see it, just like, you know, Call of Duty, any other game, you see them killing. Go, take over, because once they respawn, they have to walk over to the base before we take it, right? Josh goes, he kills another. I think he goes even with another guy. They're both dead. He's waiting. He's the last person surviving. He's waiting to see a point. Just waiting. I'm just like, oh my god! Game ends. I get, you get like certain like medals, just like Splitgate. You get certain medals. You know, this guy did this. It changes. It's not the same. You know, it's like kind of like Rocket League as well. He goes, "Yeah, man," and because when he was talking about the guy behind the rock or whatever, we also had another guy in comms that was real like that. He was way better at the game, but anyways, he would talk to him in between games. And this one, he goes, "Yeah, my team sucked again. No communication. Nobody's on the mic." I'm like, "Yeah, dude, it's Insurgents. If someone's playing this, no one's taking it serious." But I'm like, "Dude, you're the reason. You're the reason we lost. You are the exact reason. You're the solo reason we lost." But yeah, it's such a fun game. I think if you get it on sale, which it was on 40. It's very fun. And it's crossplay too. So, but with that being said, what's it called? Crossplay. Hell Let Loose is crossplay, which maybe if I turn that off, I'll have more fun on it. Fall Guys. I don't know when it's free to play because I know Riot just took it over, so it should be coming free to play soon. Probably when it comes to Xbox and what's it called? Switch.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, man. What else is there? Metroid just came out. I really want to get it, but I'm not going to get it right now. I'm going to wait till I get all the games I want, which are all first-person shooters, whatever. I don't care. Another game that's been out is Deathloop. I'm really interested in that game.
Yeah, I seem to play that.
Yeah, before I pre-ordered Battlefield, I was gonna just buy it, but I was torn between Deathloop and Metroid because I love the game Hollow Knight, which is a Metroidvania game, whatever the genre is. But I've never really played that genre. I didn't really play Mega Man as a kid. Obviously, I played it, but I didn't really play it much. I was more of a Mario guy, like that. Yoshi's Story on 64. That's an awesome game.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's so many games, man. There's so many games to play. I still want to get Returnal for PS5. I still want to get Godfall, which it's probably bad now. I don't know. Maybe that's just a game that you play with your buddies. But that came out at launch last year. So I mean, I'm behind on stuff. What's another game? I think that's it for now. But any games you're looking at that you're like, but this year, by the end of this year. Obviously, Vanguard. We didn't really talk about that, but
just really Vanguard. I'm gonna play Back for Blood here in a little bit, and then that's really it. Everything's coming out next year that I want to play a lot of.
So what are the big? So I'm gonna start this, but games that you're looking in the past or in the future for next year that are already set for next year. We're going to talk about some that excite me, and then we're going to go to you because I don't think you have some of these off the top of your head. I'm just going to be honest.
I have a couple right on top of my head on it.
So one is the Arkham games. So there's Suicide Squad, and then there's Arkham Knights, which Arkham Knights is going to be early, I think, and I'm betting.
Suicide Squad looks good.
I'm betting that's going to be delayed though, because that was supposed to come out this year or next year too. But with Arkham Knights getting delayed, I'm pretty sure they work together to make the big game. But we'll have to see. WWE, I'm very excited. We always grew up playing WWE games. I'm the one that normally owned them, and everyone came out and played, obviously, because we were kids.
We had good times creating characters.
Yeah, that game looks awesome. I know we've barely seen any of it, but 2K is great at making games. And now it's fully under their name. I know they've been working the crap out of it, so I think they want to get the best product out there. The breast product, wow.
The breast product.
But obviously, I'm excited for Dying Light 2. I'm very excited because now I'm not pressured in a small window to get it. So I'm excited I could possibly get it from launch.
Yeah, I'm getting
without being overwhelmed. I just thought of a game. I just thought of a game that I've been playing for days.
God of War.
I just thought of a game that I've been playing for days that we're going to talk about right after this. So sorry, everybody, I'm everywhere. But God of War, yes. Breath of the Wild 2, which you still need to beat the first one. How dare you give it back to me with you not trying it? Just like Godzilla, just like the mouse.
At least I played my Switch. I did not. It's on my list, man. I've got a list of just campaign games. I don't like not finishing what I'm starting on before I get to.
Go ahead.
Out of nowhere, just pull a giant 2-liter of root beer and just go.
All right, go ahead.
I don't like finishing a game or starting a new one unless I finish the one that was on previously.
That's
I
how
don't like.
I do that too much. But I'm a
Yeah.
hype gamer. Like I can't help it. Like if a game excites me, I'm just like I got it. I get it.
Yeah, well, also that's easier to do now or the last year because games haven't came out. When games were coming out every month or every month and a half, you had to beat that game
Yeah.
before moving on.
Well,
So,
see,
I mean,
the thing about that is I need to venture out more, and it really sucks because of I get excited for the newest game coming out. Like Cyberpunk, I'm very upset that I haven't kept playing it, but now I'm at the point to where if I go back, I'm going to be lost. Or even God of War.
yeah,
the
I'm waiting
first
until I
one,
get my PS5 to play it.
There's also that Kirby game looked cool. I've never been a Kirby fan though, but it looks awesome. It looks like Kirby meets Last of Us, which is weird to say, but that's what the world looked like. It's kind of like an Odyssey, But yeah, there's a lot of games, but Arkham series is like one of my favorite franchises of gaming. But yeah, what else are you excited for? Obviously we said Dying Light, but what else are you excited for next year?
So Dying Light, God of War, because I played and beat the first one.
Yeah.
Also, I'm excited. I don't know if it's going to come out next year or not, or if it's 2023. I think it's next year. I'm excited for the new Harry Potter open world game. I've never watched the Harry Potter games. I just think it looks really cool and it's a good idea.
You remember
I love
when we were
open world
forced to play? God, what was it? Michael forced us to play
The GameCube like Quidditch game or whatever.
Quidditch. So I had the Harry Potter on the Sorcerer's Stone video game on my PC. Excuse me, with my sister. But I just recently watched, I think all of them. I don't know. I didn't like it as a kid. They weren't bad to watch now, but I wouldn't say I'm a fan. They entertained me at least. But
Yeah.
But I watched it with my wife. So yeah, it does look really cool. What else? I forgot what I was gonna say. But yeah, go ahead. Continue. Go ahead.
That's really all I can. I know there's more. I
Overwatch 2. That's what I was gonna say.
Yeah, Overwatch 2. Yeah, been waiting 2 years for that game, so we'll see. As you can see, all my stuff back here.
You can see the symbol. Well, which they've been splurting out like a couple videos.
Yeah,
But I mean, it's nothing to.
if they wait too long, they're gonna lose everybody. Like
It's
they've
gonna be
already
dead.
lost,
It's gonna be dead. But
which sucks because it was awesome for 3 years, and then they just, I don't know, it just got Battle Royales came out. Let's just say it like that.
yeah. But I think everyone's kind of venturing away from battle royales. Well, at least from Fortnite, at least extreme gamers like that.
Yeah. Warzone's still the number one played game in the world.
Yeah, I
It's
mean,
crazy.
you got to think. Warzone is a Call of Duty product that is a product similar to a PUBG, which started the battle royale.
Yeah, and
streaming.
and it was it was one of the first cross-platform at launch battle royales.
Yeah,
All the other ones were after a year at least.
yeah.
It had it took a little bit from everything, and Call of Duty is the number one game pretty much every year, so it doesn't matter what it is. People, every single person can bash it, but it still outsells every other game because it doesn't matter if you're 8 or 48. Usually, everyone is playing that game.
The thing about the people who bash it, don't actually look at which each of these Call of Duty games are. They haven't been the same. Besides, obviously, Cold War is different because of the pandemic and because of the separation of the team. Besides that, no game really is the same. You look at Advanced Warfare and Infinite Warfare. Same creators. Advanced Warfare was garbage. Infinite Warfare was good enough to have people like us who are, love the Black Ops series, love the Modern Warfare series. It got us to play it. I mean, we played Advanced Warfare a lot, but we weren't fans of it. Ghost was a little similar to Modern Warfare and Black Ops combined.
Yeah.
But it was also a transition. But I mean, they're not really similar. I mean, yeah, it's the same. It's the same develop. It's the same. It's Activision, but that's really the only thing that's similar. I mean, you look at now. I mean, Vanguard, World War One, Modern Warfare compared to Black Ops 4. It's entirely different. So if you say it's the same, you haven't been playing it.
And see, the problem is people complain if you go into the future. People complain if you go in the past. People complain if you put out the same game 2 years in a row.
Yeah.
So it's just like, and this is why Warzone as a whole will never die, because it's the only thing that's out there that implements all these. You can use every gun from every game.
Yeah.
So like if you like one game better and you like these guns better, then you're going to use those guns. But if you like Modern Warfare was a really good game. Like
Yeah.
it's one of the best in a long time.
Yeah.
But I'm excited for Vanguard because it has a campaign. I think games are going to getting away from campaigns are missing out on what people loved about them originally.
Yeah.
That's just my personal opinion. Like that's why I'm not going to see. You have Game Pass though, so it's going to be cheaper
Game
for your
Pass.
EA Pass.
Game
Yeah.
Pass.
Yeah, so it's going to be cheaper for you, but I'm not going to spend $60 on a game to play multiplayer only.
Yeah.
That's just not. And now maybe later on, when they implement all these new modes and stuff, like pretty much like the sandbox mode is what it is, where you can create your own level and put whatever you want into it and whatever, just cool stuff like that. Maybe I'll get it then,
Yeah.
but I'm not going to just get it based off of a multiplayer. I wouldn't get Vanguard if it was just multiplayer.
Well, I mean, we got
But it
Black
has-
Ops 4, but that's it. I mean, they don't make games without without campaign. Black Ops 4 was only like a random
but then
occurrence.
but then it came out with first battle royale that Call of
That's
Duty
why
made.
they didn't get it. Yeah, that's why they were
Yeah.
working so hard on it. And I thought for at that time and that product, the first ever one, I thought it was awesome. I mean, you have
We had fun. Yeah, it was hard, but
oh God! But you had little what's it called, Easter eggs. There was maps inside of that map that you played in multiplayer, so it's super cool. That'd be awesome for them to get back into, but I doubt it because those are just like
No.
spots where
They
heavy
won't,
people go, heavy drops. But
yeah, and they won't. Well, I mean, they kind of do that with Warzone. I mean,
yeah,
add different buildings or different towers, or the Gulag is different maps, and then everything is you'll see not as much as Blackout, because Blackout was literally every place was a
yeah,
map.
yeah.
But you'll see a bunch of stuff. I see it every day. I find something new. Like I didn't know this was here or this was that. But
yeah.
So that's why. I mean, I lost my train. Oh, campaign. We were on campaigns. We're on campaigns in the multiplayer, the battle royales. Yeah, but okay. What's our next topic here, Jerry?
We'll have to.
We've talked about that so much already.
Yeah, we'll have to
podcast.
be switching to NFL real quick. But
Okay.
I want to say on top of that, Call of Duty is. I'm a huge Call of Duty fan. I said this earlier. The only other game that I'd play every single year was Halo. If it was every single year, that's just how good Call of Duty is. I mean, for Battlefield, I'm a huge fan of 3 and 4. I did not play any games between Hardline and 5. I played 5 a little bit, but it's just not the same when it's not a whole bunch of stuff happening. It's really not. Battlefield 2042 really intrigues me because it brings me back into memory lane of how Battlefield really should be, and that's realistic. Obviously, it's realistic until you get to the non-realistic, futuristic stuff. Which I tornado crashed and blew up the building that I was in, and I died. But it's super fun. I love the arcs and the sniping. But I would never get a Battlefield game every year. I wouldn't. Like I said, the last one I bought was 4. So this just means I'm excited for this one. Still gonna get Call of Duty every year, but since my excitement for these games that don't come out every year, or that I'm not excited for every year when it comes to Battlefield, it's just gonna set aside for just probably a month, maybe not even. If I might just work over just to buy it. But anyways, we'll see how that goes. But as I'm pulling up the schedule for this week, With Vanguard, they have the breakable elements. We played it a lot when it came to the beta, at least for a night. How do you feel about Champions Hill? Not King of the Hill, like you like to say. How do you feel about Champions Hill?
I
in the
like it.
future?
I'm gonna play that a lot, probably.
Yeah. See, I want to play that a lot too. I'm very good when it comes to.
We love gunfight. Remember, we used to play gunfight all the
Yeah,
time.
and whenever they started doing tournaments, which we didn't play too much of, but life happens, But yeah, I loved gunfight. That's our type of thing. We would play Rocket League, Disc Jam, stupid stuff like that, where it's just us against other people, and we're really good at that because we have communication, and it's super fun to play like that. So you don't have to count on randoms and stuff like that. But I do love to get me into a team deathmatch and me dropping 25 kills while one guy on my team, one of 35 or whatever, I don't care. I'm just having fun. If I'm doing good, I don't care if I win or lose in, team deathmatch or whatever. But all right, we're going to go with our NFL, which we do need to kind of hurry up and wrap it up. We got 15 minutes on our audio. We're going to stop it by then we're going to hurry up and do our one song of the week to react to, okay? All right. So we're going Buccaneers. This is Thursday. This is kind of a weird Thursday game, but Buccaneers-Eagles.
Mm-hmm. I think Philly's better than people give them credit for, but I think Tampa Bay wins because Tom Brady. Simple.
Well, it's not even just that. Their defense can't operate against them. We saw against the Cowboys. I don't think this defense is going to operate well at all. So I'm going Buccaneers. Dolphins, Jaguars. I think the Dolphins are going to win. Actually, Chris, let's do it. Let's do it. The second win of the Jacksonville Jaguars. The old man with the twerking woman. The two finger in the no place zone. The Jaguars are winning the second one. What do you think about this?
I'll go Jaguars also. Yeah. That's in London, by the way.
Yeah, I see that. 8:30 a.m. The Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. I mean, ever since Urban Meyer became the coach, he's been under fire. Ever since. I mean, it's been nonstop. So he's every game is basically must win for him. But
it makes sense. But at the same time, you got to let them. I mean, what happened a couple weeks ago, is different. But I think they got to give him another year.
They have to.
You can't just hire him and or draft all these young players. I mean, there's not really very many veterans on that team that you can think of.
Nope. Well, and the thing is like we were seeing Trevor Lawrence, like we talked about pre-season, is he has to be comfortable out of the pocket, and he's getting there. He really is. He's really impressive right now as we speak. He's doing really good with these games, especially for that Thursday game. He was doing really good. So I'm looking forward to how he is operating. He's maturing way faster than let's say Zach Wilson is, which he'll get there, but it's if he's believed in, and we'll have to see that in the future. The Chiefs versus the football team. I don't think the Chiefs will lose this one.
I'll give the Chiefs this one.
It's defense 32 versus defense 31. I mean, that's all we have to say there. The football team needs to step it up after this game, no matter win, lose, or how big the spread is. This defense is going to wake up. I think this is the game they wake up to, but we'll have to see. Heineke's on fire. We'll have to see how this game goes. But, yeah, we're both picking Chiefs here.
Yep.
Are we 3-0 right now?
Yep.
All right. Rams versus Giants. Obviously, the Rams are going to win this. The Giants, Mike Glennon is going to lose every single game he starts for the rest of his life.
So
yeah.
So Saquon. So I've been reading all on Saquon and Daniel Jones are probably going to be out one game. So
that's what they said.
Yeah, they said Saquon is week by week, but it's a light lower ankle sprain, and his ankle blew up. But I mean, he's getting treatment 24/7. It's not like when I have a sprained ankle right now. It's not like me, putting some ice packs on it and calling it a day.
Yeah.
It's like you know what I'm saying. So Saquon's probably gonna miss 1 to 2 weeks, but Daniel Jones probably just missed this one.
Which
And it showed the other day. It don't matter who's playing wide receiver on that team. If the offense is clicking, they can throw it to anybody.
Joe Judge, his play calling is awesome. The thing with that is, like I said, Mike Lennon, he's bad. He is.
Yeah,
He really is.
Yeah. So Rams win that one.
Look at the Jaguars last year compared to the year before when they had Gardner Minshew. I mean, that's the only piece that was different, and they were god awful. But with that being said, Daniel Jones looks like he has a concussion in his normal day. So I mean, but that was funny. He was stumbling over. I think he was just knocked out. I think it's his fault too. You don't lead with your head. You got to at least put your shoulder in it. But we'll talk about the other person that does that. Texas versus Cole. Oh, you're going Rams too, right?
Yes.
All right, put it on paper. Four together. Texas versus Colts. Colts showed me a lot. Texans are going to lose, I believe. The Colts will win this one. What do you think?
Carson Wentz destroyed Baltimore's defense.
Yeah, but so did Lamar Jackson.
400. I know, but the guy kicks a field goal, they win.
One field goal.
I mean,
one field goal.
That's all. Yeah, it's all. I mean, they beat them, and the thing is, also they took away a touchdown on that defense. That lateral.
It really.
That was crap. The guy. It doesn't matter.
He threw behind him.
It has to be within a half a yard of where he. No, he literally threw it behind him.
Yeah, he threw behind him.
Yeah, so they should have definitely won that game anyway. But Carson Wentz played great. The defense was bad, like Indy's defense was.
Yeah.
But I mean, I don't see Houston being the offense that Baltimore is.
Davis Mills showed promise, but he's not showing to be a starter to me.
No.
But that
He's Keenum like.
Yeah, exactly. So Bengals versus Lions. I'm going to go with Bengals. I think they need to find out how to get together with the first half of the game, but also the Lions need to figure something out. I mean, Hawkinson is being doubled every time, and they can't get the ball out. Jared Goff is playing terrible. I'm going Bengals with this one.
Yeah, so if this one's a contingency here. If Joe Burrow plays, the Bengals will win. If Joe Burrow doesn't play, the Lions win.
I still think they're going to win because Mixon's on a tear this year. He's doing really good. Jamar Chase is unstoppable no matter who's throwing it to him. He's crazy good. I mean, he's the best wide receiver coming out on his rookie year in this early of a season since Randy Moss, and that's saying something. So watch out for him. Obviously, the connection means most of that, but still. So you're going. What do you think he's not playing? What do you think? You got to give him something.
If he plays, the Bengals are going to win.
So you say he's going to play? You have to get a vote out there, dude.
It's Tuesday. If he doesn't play, the Lions win.
No, you can't. You have to pick. Come on.
It's Tuesday.
I don't care. You have to pick.
Fine. The Bengals win.
All right. Packers versus Bears. I'm going to go with Packers. I think they finally got their wheels turning.
I'm gonna go with Packers. No, I'm gonna go with the Bears actually to win.
All right, that's our first negative. Packers Bears. Which it can go both ways. But we'll just have to see. Chargers versus Ravens. I'm going Chargers with this one. With this defense, the Lamar Jackson ain't gonna get away with how he plays. But what do you think?
I got the Chargers winning that one. I like Justin Herbert a lot. I think it'll be a high-scoring game. I think it's gonna be like 40-35, something crazy like that. Watch again for.
It really is. I mean, when it showed Lamar Jackson's stats for this year, he's more passing yards than Kyler Murray, Patrick Mahomes, more rushing than whoever they had on that list. Like he's crazy this year. But the thing is, first of all, he's not protecting himself. Second of all, he's not protecting the ball worth nothing. He's losing games on his own.
That was the first, and that's another thing.
He
fumbled it when they didn't call it. They said it wasn't a fumble, and it was annoying.
He needs to take care of that ball, man. He's so talented, and it's going to waste because he's losing these games because of him. But
I know he went off and he brought him back, but the problem was it shouldn't even been that way if he didn't turn the ball over 3 times.
Same with the Raiders. Same with what other game was that? Not the second game. I think third game. The one.
It's when they hit the 60-some yard field goal. They
Oh, the
shouldn't have
Lions.
been
Yeah, the
in that-
Lions game.
Yeah.
I mean,
Shouldn't
it's,
even been in
it's
that, but,
stupid.
yeah.
But let's go to next. Vikings, Panthers. I think the Vikings. Well, McCaffrey is coming back.
Be back. Yeah,
The Panthers aren't going to let Vikings come back. That defense
they're
is
in
strong.
Carolina,
And Stephon Gilmore's back, I'm pretty sure.
week 6. So yeah,
Yeah. So
he's eligible to come off a PPP.
yeah.
you
So
know?
we'll see how that rolls, but I still think the
I
Panthers.
call Panthers.
Yeah, I think the Panthers are going to win. Vikings can't start slow, man. They can't.
Mhm.
Or they're going to be. That's what we think is going to happen.
Yeah.
Cardinals versus Browns. I'm going with the Cards. The Browns are kind of slimming down at the end of games, and I don't like the way they're doing with that. The Cardinals, Kyler throws to anyone. I mean, he's super successful, and no one's really stopped them. So I'm going to go Cardinals. I'm going to go with the undefeated team.
At Cleveland, I've got Cleveland winning, and I called
Ooh.
Cleveland to win the AFC. So they gotta win this one.
All right, so that's number 2 that we've been different on. The Raiders versus Broncos. No John Gruden. I don't think that matters the first game at least. I'm still going to go with the Broncos.
Yeah, Broncos win at home.
You put
They
go ahead.
had I don't know what happened last week, but 2 weeks ago Bridgewater got hurt. People were getting hurt 2 weeks ago. I think at home the defense is still good. They gave up 2 deep balls, but the way they were playing, they played. That's the way they were going to beat them because Roethlisberger hadn't been able to throw deep all year, and all of a sudden he could throw 60 yards again on 2 plays. And it was like, okay. And then it was 14-0. It was like, okay. And then they didn't allow anything in the second half at all. So I think Denver wins this one at home, and I think the Raiders go on a big time losing streak because their coach.
It's not even just that though. Derek Carr, you put pressure on him, he's going to lose. I mean, they scored 9 points against Chicago Bears. That cannot happen. I know the Chicago Bears defense is good. I do. 9 points is not enough. Derek Carr, this is what we've been talking about. This is why we've been calming you down. You guys are seeing what Derek Carr is, who he is.
Yeah, but at the same time,
he's not that
you
guy,
can't
pal.
protect him.
He's not that guy.
I mean, his stats are still good though. I mean, he could put pressure
Yeah, but
on him last week, but I mean,
they don't
happens.
throw.
I mean,
they don't run the ball though. They don't run the ball.
that's what I'm saying. There's not help there, but